Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Dreamfall chapters. We didn't get fried coming into Pandemonium, but we got the data.
I know Mira took care of Wit when they were both children on the streets of Mumbai. She loves him, and I think he'd do pretty much anything for her.
Alright, well, let's see if, Oh, there you are.
How did it go?
I got the data.
So you're not completely useless after all.
Hey, now.
That's a surprise. Come over here. I'll download and decrypt it.
Alright.
I don't like her, but I sort of love her, I think. Could also be hate. It's a mix. It's complicated.
I was kind of hoping there would be a little bit something new.
One sec. Basic encryption. Standard syndicate protocols. Let's take a look.
I don't really know what I'm looking at.
Especially since you're looking at it
Financial
backwards.
transactions, Petal. Big ones. From various shadow accounts into the party's campaign. Well, fuck me. What do we have here?
Unity's taking bribes.
Well, yes, obviously. These are just standard corporate shadow accounts. Won't be too hard to trace the transactions.
Okay.
No, I'm talking about the rest of it.
What is the rest
There
of
are
it then?
detailed records of meetings between Ominsker and Konstantin Wolf, arranged and attended by Waticorp officials.
What?
That's
Jesus
really bad,
Christ.
actually.
The Mother Chords have kept files on everything. Like it's just business as usual.
Well, if they didn't think it would get out.
A bunch of gandas. And look at this. You know there's been talk about regulating the Dream Machine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uminsky's been an outspoken proponent for regulation, and
According to this, if Unity wins, Uminsky's going to give Wati a carte blanche to sell Dream Machines and operate Dream Emporiums in Europolis. Waticorp will be able to provide government-licensed Dreamtime access to everyone, everywhere, all the time, unrestricted. So Uminsky's not the messiah this city was hoping for after all. There goes my vote. To shit.
So,
Yep.
what are you saying exactly?
I'm saying the bribes and kickbacks are only part of the story battle. I'm saying Ominsker is collaborating with both Konstantin Wolf and Waticorp. And fuck knows who else.
So that
Whether
whoever
it's for
wins,
money or
Waticorp
power
wins.
or some other reason, who knows? They can't both win the election.
In other words, it's bad.
Badder than bad, Petal. This could be the biggest, baddest thing since the last time Waticorp was in the news for trying to fuck us over.
Yep, I remember
I
that.
still don't understand what Uminska stands to gain from collaborating with Wolf and European Dawn.
I'm sure the answer's in there. Somewhere. There's terabytes of this shit. We've only scratched the surface. But this is not my problem, it's yours. Take it.
Wow, shit. What should I do?
Your data, your problem. I can't tell you what to do with it. But I can tell you what I would do.
Make it public, right?
This belongs to the world. Keeping it secret benefits no one.
Yep.
If I were you, I'd publish it, anonymously. Luckily for both of us, you're not me. Whatever you decide, Petal, you'll want to tread carefully. Heads will roll. Make sure one of them isn't yours. Also, don't bring the eye to my doorstep. I'll deny everything and throw you to the wolves. No offense. Good to ya.
It's
I'm taken.
understandable.
I've uploaded the decrypted data to your iris. It's locked to your voice print. Go do whatever it is that you're going to do. And leave me out of it.
Well, decide where to take the data. To Baruti or to the hand. Ooh, we have a choice here.
I'd be happier if you didn't stick around, in case the eye came looking for you.
Yeah. Alright. So, yeah, that's bad.
Wit. He's the diametric opposite of Mira. Quiet, calm, focused. He never says a word, but that's part of his charm.
Yeah, so, two choices. Bring the data to Sully at the hand that feeds, or bring the data to Baruti. I mean, it has to go to the hand. Like, it just absolutely has to be published. I think I'd like to talk to Baruti first. Let's see what he thinks. Let him know what's happening. But I don't think that this can be... Like, this can't be kept quiet or secret at all. I mean, honestly, like, again, I was feeling it earlier, but, for all that they were talking about, Dieter Gross, makes me wonder if he's the least corrupted of all of them.
How are you getting on with, you know, things?
Actually, I just finished. Where do you want to meet?
The Cabana, on Sun and Shine Plaza. I needed some artificial stimulants to keep me going. Meet me there, whenever you're ready.
Will do.
Alright, bring the data to Baruti at the Seraph Caverna on Sunshine Plaza. I think we'll go talk to him first and see what happens. So one thing that that with the game is that you can load up to different checkpoints. That's all that you have in this game, checkpoints. You do not have actual like, you can't just save whenever you want. So you cannot save before choices and see what happens. I mean, partly it's because many of the choices will have repercussions a lot later. I'm not sure how wide-ranging the repercussions of this choice are. I think they are primarily... Like, the big effects of this will be felt in this chapter, I think. But I can load back if I don't like how this goes. But I think we owe it to Baruti to let him know what's going on.
I've never seen Baruti this dejected before. I feel for him. This was his life. He's really down. And I'm about to make his day even worse.
Hey, Sisi. Thanks again for helping out. It means a lot to me. So, tell me, did you get it?
Alright, let's see.
This data won't just change our lives. It's going to affect millions of people. Is it worth it? Maybe it'd be better to keep it to ourselves and trust that the truth will come out some other way.
No, that's terrible.
I need to tell him what's on that stick. Regardless of what I do next, Baruti deserves to know. I need to make a decision. Either I hand Baruti the data, or I give it to the hand. I don't think there's a right answer. I just have to follow my gut. I need to tell him what's on that stick.
Yep.
Regardless of what I do next, Baruti deserves to know. I looked at the data. I know what it means.
You do?
I had to have it decrypted, and... You were right. It's bad. Not only is Unity taking corporate money, they're colluding with Konstantin Wolf. And Uminska's personally involved. I'm sorry,
Jesus, Zoe. Give me the data. I need to see this for myself.
Click on the balance symbol below to see what other players have chosen.
I'll let him take it from here. Whatever happens next is not up to me.
No, this needs to go public.
It can't be up to Baruti to decide what to do with it. This belongs to everyone.
He's almost certainly not going to be happy about this.
I'm sorry, Baruti.
Sorry? What do you mean?
Brutal truth.
I can't lie to him. He deserves to know why. I need to tell him the truth, but I can't let him know that I don't trust him with the data. I can't lie to him. He deserves to know why. I need to tell him the truth, but I can't let him know that I don't trust him with the data. I can't give you the data. If this means what I think it means, you're too close to the campaign, to Uminska.
I see.
I respect you and I care about you, Baruti, but
It has to go public.
this is bigger than us. You're implicated by proxy, and so am I. It wouldn't feel right giving you the data.
You're taking it to the hand.
Yes.
I wish you wouldn't. But I understand why you think that's the right thing to do. And I respect your honesty. I need to get going. There are preparations that need to... I need to prepare.
Baruti,
It's been a pleasure working with you, Zoe. Honestly. I wish you the very best.
Alright. That probably could have gone a lot worse, but I think whatever friendship we had may have ended right there. Alright, we gotta go get this to the hand. They're gonna have a lot of stories to write about this. So there's a lot of different choices involved. I think one of them, if you give it to Baruti, can result in him getting killed. Mind you, this way might also, I don't know. Like, I know what some of the effects are, I'm not always clear on what options cause them. Yeah, this basically only leaves the Marxists and Dieter Gross as possible choices in the election. I'm pretty sure that politically I'd be closer to the Marxists, but I don't know that they even have a chance now once this breaks. Alright, in we go. This will be the biggest story that they've had in a year.
The Hand used to come out every few weeks, but they recently took on more full-time journalists and switched to a daily feed. Reza has a great friend and an amazing editor in Sully, and I wouldn't have lasted a month without his shoulder to cry on. Sully's the best.
It's kind of a shame that they don't change that dialogue up more often.
I have something for you.
Ah, a professional visit. Now I am intrigued. So what is it that you may have for me? Oh, come on, don't leave me in such suspense.
Documents linking Unity and Uminska to Watercorp and Wolf.
I beg your pardon?
Yeah.
Where in Manu's name did you find these documents?
All around.
Baruti tipped me off. He's had his suspicions and he asked me to find evidence.
And you brought it to me, to the Hand, instead of your...
It seemed like the right thing to do. That data, it's
too big.
It's all in there, all you need for a full expose.
Christ our Savior on a bucking bicycle.
It's dangerous information, Sully.
Oh, we'll keep your name out of it. Yours and his. Be sure of that. Gasha! And I was going to vote for Uminska. The Hand endorsed her, for crying out loud.
Oh, time to retract that.
Are you sure about this? About giving the data to us?
Oh, yeah.
No, but I don't want anything more to do with it.
No, I'm really sure.
Run this right away. We'll need to verify every fact and triple check with our own sources.
Will you ask Uminska or Watercorp for a response?
Huh? Oh, well, that depends. If there's a chance they could destroy the evidence or hide the trail, then no. No, we won't. And this is why we must move fast. I need everyone to come in. I don't care if they're half a world away. Everyone!
Please keep me in the loop.
I promise. Now, please, excuse me, Zoe.
Of course, yeah. Okay, go ahead.
I don't think we're going to be seeing Reza anytime soon. Return home when you're ready.
What was that about? Sully looks giddy. What did you tell him?
I found something. Unity's been taking corporate payoffs, and they're colluding with Wolf and European Dawn.
What?
Sully will fill you in on the details. I'm sure you're going to get quite busy.
Very, very busy.
Jesus, sounds like it. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Thumbs up. It's not my ass on the line. It's just disappointing.
Yeah.
Anyway, see you later. We're still on for dinner?
Sure. Worst case scenario, I come back to the office after.
Yeah. I'd prepare for a worst case scenario if I were you.
Or worse than that.
I apologize for being so testy the other day. I was under a lot of pressure, but that's over now. No longer working on that story, thank Manu. It was really getting to me.
Alright, you don't have anything new to say.
You just handed us the story of the year, my dear.
Yeah, since the last year. Man, who would have thunk? Wadi Corp at the center of it all again. Gotta wonder why that company wasn't shut down. Alright, well, let's head on home. Turn home when you're ready. Alright, achievement unlocked, data decisions. But yeah, given that Konstantin Wolf is obviously a no-go, Uminska obviously far too corrupt. The Marxists probably no chance to win. I mean, what other choices are there? It's never a good idea to throw your vote away. No, I'm not lost. I have a map. I know where I'm going. Nope. Kind of a shame that I can't go tell Queenie, give her the heads up about what's happening. But yeah, I think it was a good idea to have warned her about that. I did know what the data contained. Well, let's get home. Stupid pigeons. I mean, they're not seagulls. So, you know, I mean, there's that. Could be worse. They could be seagulls. Stupid seagulls.
I'm so sorry I'm late. You really threw us a curveball today.
It's understandable.
Sounds like you disapprove.
Not at all. I mean, it's great. Well, it's huge, but well, I guess it just confirms my fears
Oh.
about the election work.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, well, I guess you were right.
No!
You know it's not about that.
No, of course not. Anyway, let's talk.
Yes, let's.
Reza is definitely a little too controlling. Chapter 5. Anamnesis. Anamnesis. Anamnesis? Anamnesis is probably it. 10 days later.
General, you call for me.
Step inside, Vamon.
How do you find your quarters, General?
I find my quarters just fine, Commander. That's not why you were summoned. You see, something's been bothering me.
Mira?
I've spoken to your men at the Keep, and their story is the same as yours. There was a riot instigated by the Resistance. In the ensuing chaos, Apostle Alvani was killed. His body was, inconveniently, burned in the fire. It was a bloodbath, one that someone will have to answer for someday.
Certainly, General. I will see to it.
I'm sure you will. I also spoke with some of the surviving prisoners. Their story diverged significantly from yours.
I'm shocked.
That doesn't surprise me. They're a treacherous lot, looking for any excuse to spread discord.
Maybe so. But before the riot broke out, the Warden claims he was ordered to execute the Apostle. By you, personally, Commander.
Lies! The infidel is trying to save his own skin.
Perhaps, but what reason would he have to lie? It doesn't absolve him of any responsibility in regards to the riot. He still awaits his trial at Coldstone. He tells me the executioner's sword had been sharpened to take Alvani's head at first light. I'm not saying I trust the man. He's a cruel little person. But he appears to respect the chain of command.
And what did the prisoners tell you?
That the riot was set in motion to free the Apostle, not murder him. And that it succeeded.
That's preposterous. Kian Alvane is ashes. He walks in shadow, lost and afraid, far from the glory of the First Mountain and the light of the Goddess.
So you tell me, Commander, and I'd hate to think you're lying to me or omitting the truth. Your relationship with Alvane. There was animosity. You knew each other when you were boys.
Just a tad bit of
We
animosity.
had run-ins. When we were both on the streets of Sadir, it wasn't uncommon.
But your rivalry was bloodier, went deeper than boyish pranks.
It was a long time ago. We were past that.
I don't think
I
so.
want to believe you, Commander. Your position here is important to me, to the Six, to all of Azadir.
Have I not always served the Goddess and my people, Mira? Have I not proven myself to the Six and the Council? To the seat, to you? Any suggestion that I'm less than faithful? It greatly offends me.
Aw, we
As
wouldn't
it
want
should,
that.
Thamon. I have no wish to discover you've been lying to me. I have no wish to see you placed in chains. I want to believe you. And for now, I do. But I will continue investigating this matter, because something about it is not right. Something about it bothers me. If you know something, I urge you to come to me as quickly as possible before I learn you've kept the truth from me.
I have not. I walk in the light, Mir. Everything I do for my nation and my people.
Very well. You may go.
We'll see about that.
May the Goddess protect you, General.
Well, that's not ominous at all, is it?
The light shine upon us all and illuminate our path.
That's a nice window, though.
Night, Ulrich!
What news do you have for us, Ulrich?
Right, so a man comes into my bar this afternoon. Azadi soldier, off duty. Has a few beers, starts getting flushed and loose-lipped. Man says there's talk of a raid. This very night, in the magic ghetto. And there's a list.
A list?
The ones they're targeting. The ones they're bringing back out again.
But why now? I mean, it's not payback, is it?
He did mention the weapons shipment that got blown sky-high last week. Caused a fair bit of ruckus, that. Was the talk of this place for days. Seems some people enjoy a good explosion.
I mean, who doesn't?
Apparently, the commander of the Azadi Special Forces took it as a personal insult. A commander...
Vamon. He would take that personally.
Also, man said, there's been more weapons and supplies being smuggled into the city, right under Azadi noses. Well, they've caught a few shipments, so they know people are arming themselves in the ghetto, that there's trouble brewing.
Mole's been more cooperative than usual. Whatever you did for Kian, it appears to have been appreciated.
Good.
So, the way I see it, the Azadi might want to make a decisive strike tonight, before they lose control of Old Town.
Well, they're not wrong. So, we need to find out who's on this list, and we need to know when they're gonna strike and from where, and we
Patience,
need to...
Inu. One thing at a time. First, we must learn if, when, and where this raid is taking place. Then we must warn our friends, including the mole.
And then we must get our own people to safety before the Azadi come.
I have a few contacts I can poke. Liko?
I'll start with our people in the ghetto. Kian, if you could pay the mole a courtesy call.
Alrighty.
That won't take long. Is there anything else I can do?
I doubt it. Let's meet back here before midnight.
Will do. Good luck, the both of you.
Yeah, might be able to
Watch
find
your
something else to
back.
do along the way. Alright, warn the mole about the potential raid.
Alvik is a good man.
The
I
Everthirsty.
enjoy his company. He's true to his word. I trust him with my life and consider him a friend.
Okay. Is there anyone else around? I cannot run in here. Dang it. Nope. No one upstairs. Alright, Ulvik. Can we talk to you? No. Okay. So, with that, I think that'll wrap up the episode.
If I may have a word. In private,
Okay.
I have a message from a common friend.
One with auburn hair?
She wishes to see you, alone,
Yep.
as soon as possible. She told me she'd wait for you where all of Old Town lies below us. Wherever that might be.
I
She
have an
does like
idea.
to speak in riddles, that one.
Thanks, Alvik.
And when you do see her, tell her it's time she paid her tab. She won't receive another drop of Merryminstrom until she does.
I'll see if I can work that in. Find Anna. You can find her in a place overlooking Old Town. Well, don't just tell me, game.
I don't know what our friend means by where all of Old Town lies below, but I reckon you want to look for the highest spot in the bones.
Yeah, I kind of got that.
She might be talking about the bench. That's the plateau that lies between
Yes.
Coldstone and Iread Avenue.
Yes, I got
right
that.
above the green. You can see the tower and most of Old Town from there. I wouldn't dawdle if I were you. She's got a red-hot fire burning inside her, that one.
Oh my.
I don't know what our friend means by
Okay.
where all of Old Town lies below, but I reckon you want to look for the highest spot in the bones.
Alright, well, let's go warn the mole and then visit Anna. But that is going to wait until next time. See you then, everyone.